To Fox. Shot clock winding down. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Five on the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Pacers control.
I'm here. I got ball. Press him deep. Press him deep.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Bread and butter. And they are...
Fundamental shot right there. Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Oladipo. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Turner. Good look that time, but off the mark. Joseph with it. They find themselves down 10. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Turner. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Fox. Incredible. 6 tonight. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Miles Turner, defended by Trevor Ariza. Bogdanovich tips it. Make that 7.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Takes stock of the floor. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
Here comes screen, here comes screen, here comes screen.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Indiana basketball. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Harrison Barnes powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Oladipo. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. To Barnes. Rises for the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Match up, match up, match up.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. Here coming left, 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 left.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Here comes the screen. To Oladipo. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Indiana with the basketball. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Miles Turner with the block. 8 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Harrison Barnes. Miles Turner sends it away. 9 blocks.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Pacers with the possession. The drive right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Stoppable.
Hey, lock up.
To Bagley. Buddy Hield. And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Costa Koufos. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And hits the first free throw.
It's like practice.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Screen coming. To Turner. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. Pacers come up with it. To Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. He's 3 for 7.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better, was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Buddy Hield. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 86% from the line. First one goes down. For 2 at the line. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
One. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Pacers control.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Here comes the screen. Costa Kufos sends it away. Deep three at the buzzer. So that's it for the first half. The Pacers have the lead.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Pacers will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Indiana Pacers. The Kings aren't down by much after 2 quarters, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game drive. Steals.
We're seeing a lot of steals in this game, and it's not been one-sided. Each of the teams in this matchup have been aggressive on defense and getting some positive results.
Player of the half.
Miles Turner did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
To Fox. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Oladipo into the front court. Up by 6. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Fox with it. The deficit is 6. Miles Turner able to recover with the block. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. The pass taken away by the Kings. Fox picked up by T.J. Warren. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. To Oladipo.
Screen, I got your help.
The pass stolen by Sacramento. Taking advantage of the turnover.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Here we go.
To Oladipo. To Turner. Short jumper off the mark.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
To Barnes. Pacers secure the rebound. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Fox into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. It's Indiana basketball. De'Aaron Fox rejects it. Make that 11. Oladipo lobs it up. The pass taken away by the Kings. To Bagley. Marvin Bagley with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Turner. Miles Turner slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Miles Turner, huge block. That's 12 now. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. De'Aaron Fox. And that'll be out of bounds off of Oladipo. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Kings with the ball. To Fox. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Screen coming.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Right time.
Tight.
Fox across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Count the basket inside.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Here comes the screen. And throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bagley to Fox. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Beyond the arc for 3. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
The defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Wide open look, won't go. Fires the 3, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know the refs on every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Screen left.
Shot from in close, no good. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Buddy Hield to Fox. Harrison Barnes. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Oladipo.
Watch that screen.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The Kings will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes.
Oh, met at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. And the rebound pulled in by the Kings. Hield driving, but his shot misses. To Turner. Trevor Ariza swats it. How about 13?
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And the rebound taken in by Barnes. to Fox.
Come right, come right.
Tough make through traffic.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen.
Right there.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take massive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. It's Sacramento ball. Probing the defense. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. The pass stolen by Sacramento. And scores. Strong take.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Victor Oladipo off the mark. Knocked loose. For 3. Buries the trifecta.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Oladipo into the front court. Lead stands at 7. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you. Joseph with it. Looking to make something happen. Can't connect from in close. Gets it in the left corner. Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Flushes it home.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Kings have the basketball. From the outside, no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Indiana with the basketball.
I got him.
Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Probing the defense. He can't get past the defender. Harry Giles snatching it out of the air. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen to Oladipo. No, he missed a short one there.
I got the mismatch.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
Believe in yourself.
Keith to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Pacers way out in front. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen.
Big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger, but be together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Knocked loose. Oladipo.
That's me. I got ball. Hey, you got the screen right.
Nothing
Screen right,
going
screen
here
right.
on that drive. Oladipo. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. Sacramento ball. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
McDermott defended by Trevor Ariza. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound pulled down by Barnes.
My ball.
Pacers have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Cashes in for 2.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. To Turner. It was right there. To Hield. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. The pass taken away by the Kings.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Short jumper misses. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Buddy Hield, knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Oladipo. For three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Kings with the ball. Pacers have it. Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. To Turner. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Miles Turner at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Hield. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The pass stolen by Sacramento. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Bogdanovic at the line for two shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, counted. And gets both to drop at the line. Pacers with the possession.
I got ball. I got ball. Right.
To Turner.
Give me ball. That's my screen.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Miles Turner has got two shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. To Fox. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal. Here comes the screen. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. No good. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Bogdanovich picked up by T.J. Warren. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Fox. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here comes the screen. To Turner. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Sacramento ball. Miles Turner pins it. A block machine. 14 of them.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
From the painted area, won't go down. Kufas, defended by Warren. Runner here, won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Nice finish at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Trailing by 14. Here comes the screen. To Fox. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Fires the 3. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Screen coming. To Fox. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Pacers control. Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. The past is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Pacers, number 7.
Oladipo. It's the Kings now with the ball. Malcolm Brogdon with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
A couple of cracks at the line now. Corey Joseph, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Bagley. Rocking the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick.
Here comes the screen. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Holiday trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Whoops. That won't go. De'Aaron Fox. Out of bounds. Last touch by Doug McDermott. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Barnes. Bagley to Barnes. Deep two there, won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
The follow won't go either. Can't miss those. The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Kings have the basketball. He was hacked. They let it go. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, had him going there for a second. Can't connect from inside. Fox with it. His guys down big. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here comes the screen. No good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
And the reward, he's going to the line. Buddy Hield at the line for two shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
Coming right back to you.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Nice pass to set things up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active.
This one to the Pacers as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers took this down to the wire before getting the win. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got